Hi Pisces, I'm Anisha. To know more about my work, you may visit my website www.tarotbyanisha.com. For those of you who are seeking deeper clarity in your personal lives or even in your career, for a personal consultation, you may write to me at tarotbyanisha@gmail.com. Pisces, we begin the month with Mars that is still retrograde, and he carries on being retrograde till about 29th of June, and he is retrograde in your house of in fact this is the house where Jupiter is really comfortable, because it's a house of expansion, it's a house of beliefs, it's a house of values, and it can be that you could be feeling a little muddled lately as far as any major moves are concerned, and it's a time wherein that because this has to do with values, your beliefs, and also to a certain extent travel, it can be that maybe there is almost a half-hearted attempt at your side to sort of understand or even change your conditioning. So there is a lot of, and with Mars retrograde, it is broadly a perfect time to deal with anger and frustrations. So this is a time really where all of these things could be coming out and you could be looking at it, but then what it is that you're choosing to do with it would be the trick. So Pisces, you are being urged to sort of put yourself into it, throw yourself into it, and just, once you start feeling some kind of acceleration, some kind of momentum, some kind of a movement that is there from the energy of just making an effort of making things work, you are going to be feeling quite renewed with that energy. And we have Sun and Venus that are there in your house of home, and there's also full moon that is there on 4th in this part, and with Sun being there, your focus is going to be on your home, your family, and you may do something new at your house. You may spruce it up, you may do some renovation, and you could be spending more time with the family, and you could be just generally be in a very nice social world over here, and you would want to feel also this time that you have like a solid home, a place which is really comfortable, where you feel secure and you are connected to the family. With a new moon being over here in this particular house, which is the house of home, it can be that it also has to do with decluttering of your emotions, because it is also the place where we live. It's a house of nurturance as well, and it is a time where you would be seeking deeper intimacy with your partner. It's a time wherein that you could be your emotions are going to be running more deeper as well. And while you're seeking all this, Pisces, be a better supporter of others as well, and try and sort of not be in a constant space of being defensive, that you have to protect yourself. And it is, of course, maybe it's your intuition that could be out of conditioning be telling you that, oh, defend yourself, but really the first or the healing step that you can take is that if you were just to bring your defenses down, and if you were just to sort of allow yourself to heal, get supported, and support others as well. On the 13th, we have Mercury that is coming and joining the spot. So maybe there could be conversations about selling, buying, renting of a house. It can also be about maybe you're planning to, maybe your parents are coming and staying with you, or maybe there seems to be some focus at your parents' house. Maybe you could be helping them do up their house. It could also be that you could be having visitors over, maybe an extended family is coming over and staying with you. Around the 18th, we have Venus that is entering the house of love, beauty, children, and creativity, and it's followed by Sun on the 21st. And with transit of Sun and Venus there in this particular house of love, your focus is just going to be on fun, and you really don't want to sit around and work or deal with serious issues. And you're going to be engaging with your favorite hobbies, you're going to be going out with friends, attending parties, and go on dates. And you are a little more daring, little more enthusiastic about life, and you seem more friendly and more outgoing during this entire phase. So you're going to be quite on a party mode from the 20th. We also have a full moon that is there around the same time, around the 21st, that is there in your house of career, your reputation, and your social status. And this is also where Saturn has been there since the last year and a half. And your career and life path could get quite affected by this full moon over here, and there could be something that gives you more attention that, or rather you would be giving something more attention that is required right now. And maybe you are really excelling at work, and that has people just wanting you for the particular job and no one else. And it's also a time where you really wouldn't be able to get away from the spotlight, Pisces. It's pretty much that it's shining really on you. So if you have been doing your job well, they're just going to be accolades. If you have not been doing your job well, you can expect some kind of a pull up that happens for you, and you could decide to go in a new direction, sometimes quite suddenly, or be offered something that just sort of changes your life path around this time. Evaluating your commitment to your long-term goals and whether or not your goals will give you the success you want can come up with this particular placement as well. And authority figures can be quite a point of frustration around this time, be it a parent or be it even your boss. And this is a time that you are just watch yourself how you behave. It is not what you say, Pisces, it is how you say during this time. So try and watch yourself also in public as to how it is that you're behaving. Now the main focus this month is of this major struggle that is happening among these mega planets. We have Jupiter that is there in your house of relationships and committed and marriage as well, and business partnerships, and that is in opposition to Neptune that is there in that's your ruling planet, and it is there in your own house of self, and it's squaring Saturn that is there in your house of career. So now Jupiter, of course, is it's a time that you are very happy to commit to somebody, and it's a time where you would want to, for some of you, not just get engaged. I think some of you could get into a relationship with somebody from the past at this time, and it can be that professionally you could be taking on a new business partner. Some sort of important partnership is likely during this transit. You're going to be happier in partnerships of all kind, and the people that you meet tend to be good for you. And on the flip side, you could end a relationship as well during this phase, but it's a one that hasn't been doing quite well for you, and you'll be quite glad to get rid of them. And you will be better at making compromises, finding middle ground, and negotiating. You're also more charming and good in social situations, and if you appear in front of people, you will be able to make quite a good impression on them. Neptune, of course, is tugging over there, and it's there in your first house, and Neptune makes you just absorb your environment more, Pisces, and it's your ruling planet, so you could be absorbing moods of people around you, and your disposition could be almost as changeable, as the other person's is, so you are, if it's a negative environment, you could be absorbing that. If it's in a positive, you could be in a positive state of mind. And this transit can add a mysterious aura to the way that you project yourself to others. You tend to be less practical, and you could be more idealistic, you could be more dreamy, you could be ultra sensitive, and some of you may find the mundane concerns of life quite boring. You just won't want to. Now Saturn is there, and Saturn is there in your house of career, reputation, and Saturn is saying that, listen, you need to be working hard, you need to be putting in more effort. It's fine to be in this dreamlike state and I'm not wanting to deal, but the truth is that you need to be showing results. So ensure that this month, while your head is in the clouds, that your feet are on the ground. It's been a pleasure speaking with you, Pisces. A quick reminder for those of you who are seeking deeper clarity in your personal lives, you may write to me for a personal consultation at tarotbyanisha@gmail.com. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share my videos. I'll see you again next month, and thank you so much for watching.